Today, we're off to Italy.
Because we ordered a pizza recently and we were astonished at some of the prices. If you wanted 2 large pizzas delivered from this establishment in the UK, it would cost you a whopping £52.47.
So, instead of that, can we fly to Italy and each get a pizza for less than £52.47p?
Here we are, our favourite airport, Stansted.
Second favourite airport.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of people pretending to be an airport, isn't it, Stansted? They get the job done though, so it's all good. And we have found a flight to Italy. We're not going to say the price, we're also not going to say where we're going yet, but it is an amount of money within budget.
So can we get a flight and a pizza for cheaper than our takeaway?
Getting really used to Ryanair now. Ryan's a great guy.
It is an airline. They do have planes.
Do another review?
Yeah.
Ryanair is a business.
Ryanair's colours are white, blue and yellow.
These are all glowing reviews.
But in all seriousness, they do have planes.
A new tagline for them maybe? Ryanair, planes. Ryanair, are you skint? We've got you covered. Ryanair, sure, yeah, okay. Nah, all jokes aside.
You do operate from Stansted.
So we've landed, we've started walking.
That's my new favourite thing.
Get out of the airport, start walking. Cars are brilliant until you have to have any business dealings with an airport.
Yeah.
Then they're just absolutely long. Parking, it's just absolute bullshit.
We've just got a 30-minute walk into the centre.
We keep doing that, did that in Billund?
I would say there's more to do on this stretch of road that we've just been on than there is in the entirety of Billund.
Oh, Ethan.
A little panda for the channel. We've just bought a car, so we can't just go and buy another one straight away, but maybe one day.
Let's get an actual panda.
What would be harder?
Oh, a real panda would go pretty hard.
So obviously the main mission of this trip is to buy flights and buy pizza. However,
We might as well explore while we're here as well.
we're in Italy.
Do Italians make good pastries?
Yes, we need to obviously have a pastry.
Maybe we should add international to your nickname. International pastries. God, you sound high class. Right, which smarty pants have worked out where we are already? Show yourselves.
Yeah.
We know you're out there.
Yeah, I can see you.
Some of you are great at clocking. Some of you clocked Billund straight away. I have actually had this urge to come to Italy for a little while now. This is a good way of doing it without technically spending my money, so there we go.
We're right in the mix of it now. Surely you all know where we are right now.
We're about to drop a massive hint all over you.
4 in the afternoon, everyone's just getting on it.
Oh, mate, I saw someone crack a bottle of wine. I didn't even judge, I was jealous. I want to get a rough idea of how much a pizza is.
Yeah, are we going to be...
No way! Pizza's dirt cheap here.
Oh my God, we're going to have so much extra spending money.
Good, thanks.
We might come back
we
in a
might
bit.
be back.
Thank you. Cheers.
You know, like promo people
yeah.
that try and get you in the club?
Yeah.
They have the same thing in Italy, but they want you to have their spaghetti. Look at this place.
Oh my word.
Oh my word. Look at
There it is. That thing's on the piss.
that thing is wicked. Do you know what they should have done? They should have built that level, shouldn't they?
Surely you all know where we are now.
So you're telling me that whole thing's made of pizza. Was this built before they'd invented the level? Because that one they got right. You know what I should do? Pop down Halfords, get like, I don't know, 20 3-ton trolley jacks, put it on this side,
Yeah.
a big afternoon, and you'd have that sorted.
Do you reckon this is the top 10 most recognisable buildings in the world?
I reckon it's definitely in the top 10 recognisable buildings in Italy. I reckon it goes this, Colosseum. Have you seen the Colosseum?
You should see the Colosseum.
You should see the Colosseum Spaniard. Oh no, he's dressed as a Subway.
Oh, what's this? Oh, the Subway man.
I thought he was dressed as a pizza. I thought, wow, we've come to the right place. No, that dude's dressed as a Subway. Should we go sit side on? I want to see how on the piss it is.
It's quite funny because walking into Pisa is just Italians, obviously. And then you get to this square and it's tourists.
It's bam, Americans. Oh, it really is.
Oh, it's really?
Oh shit, they've really f***ed it up. How would you feel about that if this tower is probably most well known because it's leaning? It's the leaning tower of Pisa, isn't it? If you built something and it's made world famous because it's messed up, I'd be beside myself. I'd be so upset. This is like becoming a meme. Is this the original meme? Have you heard of this thing called Wi-Fi? Yeah, so have we. And when we're traveling, we're always jumping onto random Wi-Fis at airports, hotels, cafes. and it's not good.
You guys may already know this, but when you're on an open Wi-Fi like the one at this cafe, anyone also on the network can see what you're doing. However, thanks to this week's sponsor, NordVPN, we can now connect with peace of mind.
When we're connected to NordVPN for our phones or our laptops, whatever we're looking at, like if Ethan's looking at football or Pokemon Go or whatever nonsense he likes to enjoy, then we're protected by NordVPN's next generation encryption. That's pretty good for you, especially because that's embarrassing. And with NordVPN's threat protection, we're also protected against malicious sites, downloads, trackers, and intrusive ads.
I've used NordVPN loads, not just when I've been abroad, but also when I'm at home and wanted to watch things that aren't available in the UK. For example, if like me you wanted to rewatch Gladiator, you can't right now on Netflix in the UK. However, if I connect to a secure server in Canada through NordVPN, I can now watch it. As well as protecting our online presence, when we need to send footage back home, we can share large files with an ultra-fast connection thanks to hundreds of secure P2P servers.
If you don't have a VPN, then now's the time to get one. NordVPN are having their Black Friday deal. Go to nordvpn.com/allthegear and get a huge discount on a 2-year plan plus 4 additional bonus months.
This is the best deal on the internet and it's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to nordvpn.com/allthegear or click the link in the description below. It's a piece of cake.
Come on, man. Do you all know why it's leaning?
I do want to know why it's leaning. Go on.
Subsoil. Bad foundations.
So it wasn't deliberate?
No, I didn't build it like that. Why would they have done that? That's actually ridiculous. No, you didn't mean that. That wasn't sincere, was it?
Of course.
Who would ask such a stupid question?
Yeah.
So what they also did as well. You all right? You done?
Yeah.
Because it was leaning over, they were like, hang on a minute. They were like, boys, we've off it. So then, at a certain point, they built one side shorter than the other to compensate for it. Can you see how it curves as well as it leans? Like, look at the top.
Oh, it looks like my... Doesn't it?
Well, I wouldn't know. I'm glad I don't know.
Yeah.
No, yours looks more like that. With the nubbin on the tip as well.
As impressive as the tower is, we were more taken aback by the poses performed by waves of tourists capturing their moments holding up the tower, and Ethan could not resist getting in on the action.
Right, put your hands out like you're pushing it. That way a little bit. A little bit more. A little bit more. Perfect, right, hold it there.
That's good.
Yeah, that's really good, man.
I'm fitting in.
You're nowhere near it.
You
Do not walk on the grass unless someone doing a handstand. Excuse me. Oh, you must be the main person. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You must be the most important person. I don't care. They do whatever they want. The old Bill aren't happy though, Jesus.
The grass police are not happy.
We've developed a new game if you ever visit Pisa. Fascinated by the people around here trying to line themselves up with the leaning tower. Whilst they're lining themselves up with that, we're going to line me up with them. It's great for people watching. I saw an older couple have a full-on breakdown because they couldn't queue up. They couldn't line up with the push.
Oh, yeah. He kept telling her to move.
They were shouting at each other, shouting like, no, arms up, arms down, push.
Anyone that comes here, if you're the photographer, you do the moving.
Ethan went up to him and was like, do you know what they are? I mean, do you know what those are? So do you know what they're about on the end of your legs?
See those feet you've got?
See them? He went, you never guess what they do. I thought that was a bit much actually, when you said that.
Now we can wander around Pisa more and hunt for Pisa.
I think let's just walk about and let's see if we can find the cheapest pizza in Pisa.
Yeah.
How much?
€8, €8, €9, €10, €11.
Food's really cheap here.
Well, pizza is.
Well, pizza's really cheap here. Maybe it's because they just have an abundance of pizza. We are in Italy after all.
Well, they grow them out here, you see. That's why it's so cheap.
Please explain that.
Well, you know the pizza tree.
I know it well, I'm very familiar, yes. I actually have one in my own garden. Mine never seems to fruit though. My pizza tree just seems to grow conkers, it's really weird. They taste horrible. How about this one? What's this one?
€14. 14, we're not made of money.
Who do they think we are? The king of Italy? We've been going up and down just this one road in Pisa, and they're all the pizzas are like, you said, €8. 8. I saw one for €7. What's that, a fiver? Unless that thing comes out like as tiny as a postage stamp, I'm impressed.
Well, I think in Italy you get antipasti first, or you might have a pasta.
Is that like dark matter? Is that like
exactly,
Antichrist?
Yeah. £6.50. They had a €6.50 pizza.
Yeah, the pizza in that place is cheaper than a bottle of Coke was at the WH Smith's at the airport.
Yeah.
What I'm learning is it doesn't matter. They're all roughly the same.
Pizza's pizza.
After discovering that all the pizza in Pisa seemed to be similarly priced, we picked a friendly-looking restaurant and ordered.
€8. I got this one because I'm such a fun guy. Sorry.
That was some of the weakest shit I've ever had, man.
I'm sorry. I haven't got much room for any more jokes.
Okay, man.
€8.
So how much was the flight and the pizza?
So our flights cost £38.
So that's £19 each.
£19 each to get here, and the pizzas cost €16 for both of them. So in today's current exchange rate, €16 is £13.34, which brings our total to £51.34. We're under budget. What more can you say? I mean, we have flown to Italy and got a pizza for cheaper.
€8. And mine's got capers and anchovies on it. I don't know how you feel about that. We're not idiots. We know what you're going to say. Yes, we have the return flight. Yes, you could probably get a cheaper delivery pizza. That's not the principle of this idea, okay? Let us have this, please. We need this. Let us have this. Well, this is just to demonstrate how cheaply you could come here and do this. Look, if you want to get into the fine details, yes, we're going to have to get a hotel room somewhere, okay?
Yes, Ethan's going to need a pastry tomorrow. Right, is this better than a takeaway pizza from back home?
Well, I'm in Italy, so if it isn't, I'm going to scream. Oh, pure agony. Oh, it's ruined this whole experience for me.
Oh no. That's such an anticlimax.
Oh God, it tastes delicious, but it's absolutely destroyed my mouth.
We spent £51 to go and burn your mouth.
It's no comparison. It's just different gravy.
Yeah.
It's different czar.
Yeah. I don't know why you didn't blow it.
Man, get out of here. I love it.
I love it. It's just a different level.
Because I catch them straight from the stream here.
So good. Worth every cent.
And worth every euro. All 8 of them.
Pizza quest completed, we decided to celebrate and find somewhere to rest before seeing what else Pisa had to offer.
So yeah, we've decided to stay. Well, we had to stay. I don't know if you saw, but by the time we got a pizza, it was night time now. And we needed to find somewhere to spend the night. So we found this hotel room, reasonably priced. But anyway, seeing as we did have to spend extra on a hotel room, here it is. Mate, he said they're going to be back to finish that any day now. 2 beds, that's brilliant for sleeping. No bathroom, it's all shared. Van Gogh style chair, that was good. And just an excellent view. I think, seeing as we are here, let's see what else Pisa's got. Have you got things you want to do? Do you want to be Italian today?
Well, I want a pastry.
Of course you do, absolutely.
What a cappuccino. Morning, Pisa. Oh, it's lovely here.
Old Bill drive an Alfa Romeo here. Criminals must have a field day. Old Bill breaking down every other minute. Who saw that coming, eh?
What did you get? How good is this? Cappuccino, pastries. You can see the cathedral there. The tower's right next to it.
Why don't you inhale one of those pastries quick? Forget all the culture and the art. Give me pastry.
I'm so happy.
Ethan's going to sell up everything he owns and move here to a pastry house.
After a bit of research to see what else this city had besides a floppy tower, we headed to another historic site.
So we were looking at things to do in Pisa. We've come to a botanical gardens, obviously.
Yeah, well, we're starting to realise that options for things to do in Pisa is quite limiting. And they don't even have a Legoland here.
And it's
like
ridiculous.
What the actual...
Yeah.
So botanical garden it is. The good thing is it was only €4, so cheap, mirroring the price of the food here.
And it is nice. I think it'd be really nice in summer.
Yeah, the trouble is with coming at this time of year is, I don't know if you can, like, look here. All the plants, they're not growing here. So for a botanical garden, kind of an issue. So we're coming at the wrong time.
This is the oldest botanical garden in Italy?
It's the oldest botanical garden in Italy, yeah. It's the hottest room I've ever been in as well. I'm absolutely ruining this t-shirt. I'm gonna have to crack it out by the end of the day. Ethan, I've seen enough, I'm too hot in here.
Oh, look at this tree.
That tree.
You know what that is, don't you?
What?
That's the pizza tree.
Is that a pizza tree?
That's a pizza tree.
Where are all the pizzas on it?
It's the right type of season.
Is that the pepperonis?
Yeah, that's the little tomato and then the mozzarella, and maybe in about a week or so, it'll be a delicious margarita. God, we talk some nonsense
We
sometimes.
actually talk some proper bollocks, don't we? We talk some absolute nonsense. If you enjoy this just pure horse shit that falls out of our mouths, then click here to subscribe.
What a lovely way to spend the morning, but let's not make any excuses here. We're here for food.
Let's not beat around my bush anymore, shall we, guys? So things I'm learning about Pisa already. It's cheap to get here. Don't book a week. Keep an eye on your shit because people will try and pick your pocket.
Yeah, we think Jack's bag got opened yesterday.
Yeah, luckily there was nothing in there. It's just an old pair of pants. Probably had a sniff, put them back.
How is this spaghetti?
Do you need to ask? 1 minute, let me just check how it is. Yeah, we are in Italy.
Should we Lady and the Tramp a bit?
I don't ever want you to suggest that idea to me ever again. What, one long spaghetti noodle? And I just roll a meatball to you with my nose. Oh, God.
All right.
No, we've accidentally come somewhere where the food's really good and it's really cheap. So full of spaghetti.
Don't want the ice cream then.
Ice cream? Ethan, man, everyone keeps looking at me. Have I got something on my face? That's supposed to go in that cone.
This is disastrous. I was
What are
holding
you doing? Put it back in your cone, you idiot. I was rubbing ice cream on my face as a bit and you actually did it.
The camera's caked in strawberry ice cream.
Right, I can lick it off.
We've nailed the food.
Oh,
We've absolutely nailed it.
And just at that moment, the weather took a turn. So we took shelter and had more food.
I don't really know what else a pizza has to offer. I like got a leaning tower, but apart from that, like, what really else is there? I know why they have espressos over here. It's to get yourself out of the food coma you put yourself in. And they have to be so small because you haven't got room for anything else.
After 24 hours in the city, we made our way back to its main attraction, as we had some climbing to do.
We're in the tower. Oh, this is really good. You can just feel gravity pulling you over the side. So the tower is 55 metres tall. Weighs nearly 15,000 tonnes. Tell you what though, it's a lot of stairs. What the
It's done this on a big old belly full of spaghetti.
We're not at the top though, so we need to keep going.
Oh, what? Are you joking me? Ethan as well?
Yeah?
The bloody thing's hollow.
Alright, I'm going to find a quiet spot and check the level of this. 4.5. Oh, 4.5 there. I'm sure a building like this is absolutely wild. How many stairs do you reckon you could do in one go?
Oh, I don't know, 7?
A mile's worth?
Well, okay, well, we're going to have to find that out, aren't we? Wow.
We've had amazing weather the whole time until we came
Yeah,
up
no,
here.
yeah. Came to the bit closest to all the weather, and now it's awful. Look at these huge bells on. Everything's so smooth. You feel like the walls in this place. Ah, always glossy and smooth, isn't it? Just years and years and years of people wearing it down. Look at the steps, man. Look at the steps. Look at that. How many steps do you think you have to step to wear through marble?
Before we left for the airport, Ethan decided that he needed to fit in with the tourists even more and made quite the purchase.
Ethan got had by one of the poncho selling street vendors.
No, I approached him. I went in my mind, I'll pay €5 for it. I said, how much? He said €5. I was like, well, that's fine. Didn't mess him around. He tried to mess me around and upsell me to 2.
Yeah, and then he tried to sell you 3, then 4. And you said, why would I want 4 ponchos?
But I wanted to get a taxi to the airport. And Jack said, no.
Yeah, we've got to soak in as much of Italy as possible.
Yeah, I have soaked it all in.
You look like a bin bag that found a genie right now.
Do you want to come in?
I'm not getting in your bag.
Come in.
No thanks, no, I'm all right. You look like the worst live action adaptation of the Smurfs ever. Oh, hello.
What about this then? This could get us to the airport quicker.
Cannot go anywhere with this guy without him wanting to get us some sort of scooter. I'm adding scooters to the list of things you're a for, with pastries.
I only had one available, sorry Jack.
What do you mean, sorry? What, you're just going to scoot off without me? What the hell's this about? What? Ethan? He's just gone. He's just gone. Honestly, this guy, as soon as there's a chance to be on a scooter, he takes it. Ethan, you look like wearing that poncho. Have you got any more speed? You'll take off.
This is the way to get around. Why have we not been doing this? Quite sketchy in the wet.
Look at this. Scooter McGavin couldn't get enough. He had to come back, didn't he?
Scuchero McGavin.
Scuchero McGavin, here he is, live from Italy.
Piece of piss that was.
A
Peas of piss, ladies and gentlemen. Well, there you go. To Italy and buying a pizza for the price of getting a pizza delivered here. Did we do it? Well, depends who you ask. If you ask us, then yes. If you ask you, maybe not. Yes, you have to pay for a hotel room. Yes, you have to get a return flight back. But the flight out there and the pizza were cheaper, so we're going to call this a win.
I liked pizza. 1 or 2 days is fine. Maybe if you're passing through on a bigger Italian road trip.
But there you go, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Click here to subscribe. More videos down there somewhere. How about that mile of steps?